Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Greg McQuaid.
And I'm Jessica Knoll.
Yeah, we are fast approaching the Mother's Day weekend, and the tradition continues right here in the Museum District where CBS 6 is located.
Sunday the 10th, you can enjoy the Mother's Day House and Garden Tour. And joining us this morning are our event chair, Patrick Tanner, and homeowner Margaret Ann Powers. It's nice to have both of you here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
This is a really, really cool event that returns year after year, and it's all for a good cause. It's all reinvested back right here in our neighborhood.
Exactly, and that's something I think that's important to note. The funds that we raise through the tour are reinvested in the community for environmental needs, for safety needs, and this is the largest fundraiser that we have every year is the House and Garden Tour.
Tell us about the type of house that you moved into and what were you particularly looking for?
We were looking for a house that was in poor condition so that we could take it apart and rebuild it with the latest environmentally friendly and energy efficient materials. So we found a home on a corner with lots of light that was in a foreclosure. It was in disrepair, so we were able to take it apart, reuse as many materials as we could, and we were working towards a LEED certification, which stands for Leadership in Environmental and Energy Design, and we're happy to find out that recently we were certified gold. And so we're emphasizing that on the tour, the energy efficiency.
Margaret Ann, that's no easy feat. It is not easy to take on a project like that, nor is it to achieve the gold recognition. So congratulations on that. It's really a challenge too, I would imagine, with this type of property in the Museum District, which kind of people recognize as being very historic.
Yes.
A lot of older properties.
Yes.
Was that a purposeful search there for you guys?
Yes. Walkability was one of our #1 concerns so that we could age in place, that we wouldn't be dependent on a car or our children to take care of us. So we redesigned the home with first floor living. And like I said, the location was really important because we're 2 blocks from Carytown. We have 4 grocery stores, movie theater, library, everything right at an easy access walking.
Yeah, what more do you want?
Right,
You know?
right.
Patrick, tell us about the diverse nature of all the housing stock right there in the Museum District, and I mean, it's such a diverse place.
Right, and I mean, I think that's one of the things that is going to be on view on the tour. In addition to Margaret Ann's house, we have the Charles M. Robinson House, which is the 2900 block of Grove Avenue, and Charles M. Robinson was the architect behind what is now Altria Theater, Retreat Hospital, Albert Hill Middle School, and so this is his private residence. It's a 3-story house, been completely renovated. So, you know, we have, I think, what is very new and repurposed to, again, something that is historical and that is a showpiece house. So we really do have the full spectrum there and everything in between on this year's tour.
And commercial buildings too this year.
Correct. This year, I believe, is the 150th anniversary. We have the Confederate War Memorial Chapel on the grounds of the VMFA, which will be open to the public, as well as St. Mark's Episcopal Church, which is also the hospitality and ticket center on the tour, and that'll be open to the public as well.
Margaret Ann, the people going through, I mean, during the Mother's Day House Tour, I've been a part of them for many, many a year. And have you ever gone on the tour yourself?
Yes.
And what is it like for you as a person to walk through another person's homes? Because it's almost like you're a friend getting a peek behind the closed doors. And when did you decide, all right, it's time for our house to be on there?
Well, I decided when there was someone that knocked on my door and asked us if we could participate. We're on a corner, so it's our project has been very visible, and there's been a lot of curiosity around it. And there were other homes right on Floyd Avenue, so really we couldn't say no. But we're thrilled to be part of it. It is quite stressful to think that people are paying to tour your home. So we're working hard, everybody is on the block, to make sure that everything looks just right. But having gone on other home tours is helpful when I'm preparing our home for a tour. So.
You want to make sure that you deliver.
Yeah, it's a little stressful.
And Patrick, when you guys are going through, there was a lot of curiosity, as Margaret Ann said, about their property. How do you determine that lineup to make sure that you really are giving a diverse picture of this part of Richmond?
Well, you know, planning starts immediately after each tour. So what we do is we identify a geographic location in the neighborhood. We want it to be a very walkable event. And then, you know, the #1 way that we acquire houses for the tour is simply knocking on doors and saying, your house looks wonderful. Most of the time, people will tell us, maybe next year. And when they do, we're sure to approach them again next year. So, yeah, it's number one way that we get people, and we were lucky to have Margaret Ann on there.
It really is a time to see these beautiful architectural gems right here in the city of Richmond.
Exactly.
All right, let's hope and pray for good weather.
Knock
We've
on
got some
wood.
information right here. The Museum District Association's Mother's Day House and Garden Tour is this Sunday, May 10th from 1 to 6, rain or shine. Tickets $20 in advance, $25 on Sunday. To get your tickets, we'll have a link on our website, WTVR.com/VTM. It's always a great, great event.
It really, really is.